Hi, I'm Phil Batterson, physiologist for VO2 Master, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to access all of your cloud data on your computer via cloud.vo2master.com. Let's get started. On a new tab in your browser of choice, navigate to cloud.vo2master.com. You can also navigate to the VO2 Master Cloud by going to vo2master.com. Once you navigate to vo2master.com, click the Resources drop-down menu at the top of the screen. Once you're in the Resources page, you will find a tab that says Cloud Login. Click Cloud Login, and it will take us to cloud.vo2master.com. You'll be taken to a login screen. So after this, you're going to just want to enter in the same credentials that you use for your VO2 Master Manager app. Once you enter in all of your credentials, you will be brought to the VO2 Master Cloud dashboard. And once you have a VO2 Master Cloud account, there will be automatic data backup. And remember, the account and the app are completely free. For the purposes of navigation, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look up in the left-hand corner. So if we want to change our organization, which we want to change ours to Drive Racing, we click on the Organizations tab button in the left corner of the web browser. Then we go down to Drive Racing and we click that, and we will be brought to the dashboards page for Drive Racing. From here, we can see how many sessions they've done in the last 4 weeks, cumulative sessions, the recent athletes, and then recent sessions. We can look at the organization users by clicking the Organization Users button, and I am the only one who is an organization user in this case, but you can have multiple admins that you create, and you can invite new users by clicking Invite New User here. You can look at the different athletes that you have, so you can have multiple athletes. You can add a new athlete from this screen as well. Something to add is that when you add an athlete, they will be added to the specific organization that you are currently working under, and you can control different access levels for different organizations. So once I start to test more individuals from Drive Racing, this will populate with more of their athletes. Then you can go and you can analyze the athlete sessions by clicking on the Sessions button. You can see that it automatically populates Landon here, but if we had other athletes, we could choose different ones. For the purposes of this example, we are just going to look over his GXT demo, so I'm going to click on that. And then you can see there is a lot of information that you can look at within a testing session. We can look at all the details from the protocol to the time to the VO2 Master properties, recording devices and sensors. We can add notes if we want to. We can click on the Analysis tab and we can start to analyze the data a little bit further. So up in the very top, you'll see all the different variables that were measured during this test. And then there's a settings bar drop-down menu, so you can click on that settings menu and you can decide what you want to have displayed by clicking the checkboxes next to them. You can also change the data averages, which will change to 5 seconds. So if you change the data averages and you start to scroll down, you'll see that all of the averages go to 0. What you need to do before proceeding is you need to click refresh up here in the VO2 Master GXT demo portion of the web page. So we're going to click refresh. This is going to be 10 seconds. Then we'll be able to see the average, the min, and the max of all the different data that was collected. Again, we can look at the protocol. Then we have all of the graphs that are displayed on our report. So you can take a look at all the different graphs. And then you can look at the individual graphs as well. If you want to download a graph, you can click the download button in the upper right-hand corner of each graph. That will download the chart, and then you can use those for further data analysis. If you change the averaging, so we're going to change it to 1 second, then click refresh, then you'll see that the data changes to reflect our data averages. If we wanted to change our data averaging back to, let's say, 20 seconds, then we can do that. And then the graphs will change again. And then we can go over to timeline and marks, and we can see when the recording started, when the steps changed, and get an idea of all the different steps that occurred during the test. And if you collected marks during this test for, say, lactate measurements or other notes, you would see those here. And if you go to the settings, you can also display different item types, and you can have the display mode be either in a timeline fashion or a table fashion. Then we can go to data tables, and this gives us the opportunity to select all the different measurements that we want. We can include or exclude whichever ones. We can do different data averaging, so I'm going to switch this to 1 second. I'm going to click refresh so that our data table refreshes. And then we can export a CSV of the data table if we want to take this and put it into Excel or Numbers or Google Sheets or any other graphical software that we want to use. Then we can go to reports. So this allows us to download a report that we showed on the phone or tablet. And you can choose what data averaging you want. If you want an Excel sheet with that, and then your speed units, and you can download it. You can download the report and the data tables. So you would do the same thing, but this time you also get the data tables with that, or you can download detailed data tables. So essentially what the VO2 Master Cloud allows you to do is it allows all your data to be in one place on your computer that's accessible anywhere you have internet. If you're someone who wants to do more in-depth data analytics, then this will allow you to have all your data directly on your computer for further analysis. Not only can you review past workouts like we have down here, but if Landon was recording a workout in real time, then we would be able to review his data on the VO2 Master Cloud in real time by just clicking on the workout and then going to analysis. Then we could see the averages of all the data that he is collecting during his workout. And just a reminder that the compatible devices with the VO2 Master Manager app include Garmin, Polar, Moxie Monitor, TrainRed, Core, and Wahoo. And you'll be able to review this data as long as both devices have access to some level of internet. You don't have to be within Bluetooth range of your VO2 Master Manager on your tablet or your smartphone in order to view the live data on your VO2 Master Cloud. There you have it. That was a quick walkthrough of how you can visualize and analyze your data on your computer on the VO2 Master Cloud. If you have any questions, please consult your Getting Started guide in your VO2 Master Analyzer Kit, or consult your VO2 Master manual that can be found on vo2master.com, or reach out to us at support@vo2master.com. Thanks.